Hey everyone, it is High here, bringing another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and in this video we're going to be doing another edition of Best Teams for Global. This is the May, early June, or actually late May, early June 2020 edition. I'm recording this video really in the tail end of May, and this will leak over to the beginning of June, and I probably won't do another Best Teams video until the middle of June. And of course that leads into the 5-year anniversary, which a lot of things at that point in time will change. So anyway, with that, if you are new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff, and always a shout out to DBZ Space and the Dokkan Wiki for info and images provided. So yeah, a lot of things happened in May. Definitely an understatement, because we had a few global firsts. We had, of course, the unit that you see right here, LRUI Goku, changed a lot of things, and it's very interesting to see the new list of best teams right now. Probably not too many surprises, but you know, some movement in the best teams before the 5-year anniversary. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. First and foremost, just the term best teams is my opinion, and it's purely subjective. There is no official tier list or best teams ranking from Akatsuki or Bandai. Any references or research sources will be linked in the description below. And how I rank my teams, I do it differently than most people. So I look at a multitude of different things. I look at leader skill, damage output, survivability, passives, SA specials, links categories. Bench and flexibility is something I look at. So I know a lot of people, don't look at bench and flexibility, but I think that's very important for a best team. Game mode effectiveness is very important to me as well. What can it do within the game, and then just overall gameplay in and of itself. So the only thing that really changed on the best teams when it comes to game modes effectiveness is the addition of infinite Dragon Ball history. There's enough stages that a few teams got some bonuses, little bonus points for being able to complete a Dragon Ball history stage. Now, how I feature my teams, there's going to be two main rotations, and then a flex, some floaters, a support unit. Of course, you don't have to run a support unit. I just typically do when I build my best team. So previously, last month, this was the list for best teams, and interestingly enough, there definitely is some changes. Probably, like I said, not overly big surprises, but there was definitely some big upgrades, and in and of itself, the teams that didn't get upgraded ended up just losing their spots. So we'll see, and we'll really see what ends up happening here, and some fun stuff here. So like I mentioned in probably my last two videos, we have merged certain leaders together. So if you're looking for, like, for example, like a Goku's family, that's really merged with Siblings Bond as well, because they share both of that leader skill. So things like that. So if you're missing your favorite leader, then it might just be merged up. So anyway, let's talk about honorable mentions. This is the 11 through 20 spot here. So this is the 11-20 spot now. Last month was definitely different. The addition of Majin Vegeta Super Saiyan 2 category and Otherworld category of Super Saiyan 3 Goku, they're not that great, right? The leaders in and of itself, the units are good, but the teams that they represent, they're okay. Now Goku can technically do 7 Super Battle Roads, but not really very good. So there's certain teams that don't have enough units. You have to run free-to-play units, stuff like that. So we'll see what happens with the other worlds. They really need some help, and the 150 Super Saiyan 3, it's fine, but I wouldn't really consider it moving into the top 10. So Vegeta's family got boosted up a little bit, because if you can run a full strength Vegeta family team, you can also add that strength Kaba in there, which changed a lot as well. The Android and Android Cell Saga, they moved up because of, like I said, I added infinite Dragon Ball history, which, for example, Resurrect Warriors can't do. So they moved up a little, one notch, things of that nature. So anyway, I think this is the 11 to 20 spot. Feel free to comment below if you guys disagree. Now let's go ahead and move into the top 10, because we have a lot of stuff to talk about. I would say the top 10, its teams in of itself didn't change, but the order did. All right, so coming in at number 10, which actually didn't change at all, is still the Super Saiyan category, and that's using Namek Saga Goku as a 170 leader, and then Super Saiyan Banku, all right, Spirit Bomb Absorb Banku, he has also Super Saiyan category Ki +4, 130% across board. If you combine them, those two, you can develop just this ridiculous team. As you can see here, a Dokkan Festival exclusive LR team minus Banku and of course Planet Namek Goku. You know, Gohan and the OG fusions, these units are just overly incredible. Yeah, I even have Tech Broly on the bench. Come on, so so really great team here. It does can complete a Dragon Ball history, of course, with the Goku's family. You can build that team there. You can do 4 Super Battle Roads and Fighting Legend Goku, no item run, and then you can do also a mono team, AGL or Super. So nice and versatile here. I think definitely deserves a number 10 spot is Super Saiyans. So moving into the number 9 spot, so I dropped one, I believe, is the bond of Master and Disciple and Hybrid Saiyans, which is Future Gohan, Transformation Future Gohan. Still a great unit, has that passive support leader ability, so you know, this team is kind of like 190% in a sense, so because it gives that plus 20% if you're running a bond of Master and Disciple. But all in all, I think this team has some flow issues sometimes, but you know, if you want to feature Transformation Gohan, you might want to run a team something like this, or if you don't want to feature them, you can run combinations like this. There's other combinations you can run, definitely, like Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, things of that nature. They can run on here. I said, you know what, let's bring in you know, Beerus, the Beerus combo. No one really runs the Beerus combo anymore, and I still think it's one of the best combos that you can definitely run out there. So but anyway, still a super strong team. I would definitely recommend running it if you can, if you do have the unit. Unfortunately, not too many people did summon for Future Gohan. So coming in number 9 is the bond of Master and Disciple Hybrid Saiyans Future Int Gohan. So coming in number 8, it dropped some spots. Now it did get one upgrade, but not really, and it's, you know, it probably surprises a lot of people. It's Cooler. Strength Cooler is an amazing unit. We all know that, and Transformation Boost is an amazing category. We know that. Terrifying Conquerors is good as well, and this is 170% lead, and you're like, how come this isn't higher and in better spots? Well, there's one reason for it, is this team is going to get extremely better in the 5-year anniversary, so it's going to get a huge upgrade pretty soon. So I feel like, hey, you know, Cooler being in the top 10, it's a nice spot for him, and being number 8, it's fine. So you can run a full Terrifying Conquerors / Transformation Boost team, something like this, that's going to drive a lot of Frieza type units or most malevolent units on here, and it can run really well. Or you can go kind of like more of the super types here, and you can run something like this, or you can kind of run a combination of the two. Now, one unit that did get, like I said, upgraded for this team here would be the Transformation Int Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan 3. That's fine and all, but it's not really best in slot for this team. It's going to be a Transformation Boost team with the new LRs that's going to be coming up. It's going to be totally different when a 5-year anniversary comes around. So right now, in the number 8 spot with Cooler, I'd say this is a fair spot for them at this point in time. And another reason why it's the highest 4 Super Battle Road team out there. So usually, if you can only do 4 Super Battle Roads, you're not even in the top 10. He's number 8, right? So you know, like I said, very super strong team, but will get extremely better, and that is Strength Cooler, Terrifying Conquerors, and Transformation Boost category, coming in at number 8. So coming in at number 7, got a really nice boost, and that is the Future Saga. So the Future Saga, this is what I call just the Easy A team. Your main rotation consists of the brand new Global First AGL Extreme Z Awakened Rose. So you can put in Rosemasu in there if you want. You can, alright, in this case scenario, I put in the corrupted Merzumasu. Then you have Vegito Blue you can run on this team, right? I in this case scenario, I ran a double support with the Trunks there. So the Trunks provides that +3 to Ki, attack and defense, all that good stuff. So yeah, you can run a team like this. It's very versatile. That secondary leader skill, because it's future category, Ki +3, HP or HP and attack 70% and defense 130. But then that secondary leader skill, super class key plus 3, HP and attack defense 120%, provides a huge bench, even though it's under 150 as a buff on there. But like flexibility and bench strength, like I said, is very important to me. And it can do a Dragon Ball history because you can do a Vegeta family, no problem on this team here. Now, if you don't want to run something like this, you can run one of my favorite teams that you can run on Future Saga, and that's focusing on the transformation Trunks. And this is running a quadruple support team because, you know, you can do the bond of Master and Disciple buff there, along with the Time Traveler's buff in Mai, and then you got the 2 EZA Trunks and Vegeta that can also provide some support as well. So very, very fun team if you haven't tried this. And then of course you just throw in Vegito Blue as a floater. Pretty awesome and pretty fun team. So coming in number 7, once again, it can do, like I said, infinite Dragon Ball history, but also can do 5 Super Battle Roads, and it is the Future Saga category and super class leader in transformation Trunks at number 7. So the biggest drop out of the top 10 is this team here, and I love this team. But the problem with this team is it just got really no buffs. It really got nothing available for them to stay at the position, which was actually number 3 last month, and it dropped 3 spots into number 6. So out of the top 5, oops, see, it was number 3. Let me remove that. Was number 3 and now dropped to number 6. Is full power movie bosses, man. So great fun team here. One rotation I haven't showcased a lot, and I don't see a lot of people run this rotation, but this is a ridiculous rotation, and that is LR Friku with Omega Shenron. So if you're not running that 1-2 punch, it's very, very powerful because Omega Shenron automatically reduces attack from enemies minus 40% right off the bat. You don't even have to hit anybody, it's already reduced. So keep that in mind when you're running this full power slash movie bosses team here. Now you're gonna run full power Broly as a floater on this, and that's fine. And then you're focusing on Kel and Caulifla, which isn't going to get full buffs here, which I know you're only getting buffs from 5 different units. You're not getting buff from Goku, Frieza, and Omega Shenron, but you can of course switch those out. You know, the movie bosses and full power category is a plethora of bench strength on here, and it could do 6 super battle roads. It's an incredible team. Like I said, it just didn't get buffed. Getting buffed with these new units that came out during May. So if you don't want to run a full power team, you can just focus on movie bosses, and this is a great way to run movie bosses because you're going to bring Turles as your leader, and then that way you can run LR Tech Broly. And I just threw in Cooler on here just cause, you know, you can be a support for transformation boost, and most of these units actually have transformation boost. So so incredible team as movie bosses as well. It's world tournament approved. I think this is the first team that is world tournament approved through this list, right? I think so. But all in all, still fantastic. It has, you know, it has Ingenemba on it and stuff like that. I didn't even put a rotation with Ingenemba on there as well. So the Beerus combo is great on this. You can run like almost a full Broly team too. So very fun team. Like I said, it just didn't get buffed, so it just dropped. No fault in it of itself for this team. So coming in at number 6, movie bosses in full power physical Broly. Let's go ahead and get into the top 5. Top 5 actually didn't move, but you would think it would have moved, but like I mentioned before, it didn't drop because it just stayed in position. And coming in at number 5 is Realm of Gods, and this team is incredible. It's great. The synergy isn't there because of the leader, right? The leader is Zamasu, and that's the 170 leader. Now, of course, we're going to talk about UI Goku in a bit, but it's a 130 leader. It's not your top tier leader skill, but you can run an incredible team like this. And yes, Zamasu is just going to be sitting on by the wayside because you got EZA Rose, you got Murzamasu once again, and then you got LR UI Goku making his first appearance on any team, I believe, right? Yeah, first appearance on any team with Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken because they link incredibly well. But then you have units like Vegito Blue. He's on the bench right now. Of course, you have Thickness of Time as a support. Just an incredible team. Now, if you do want to run just an extreme team, well, guess what? You can. Oops, right here. So you can run a full Zamasu team, and this Zamasu team is looking quite amazing. And but if you want to run more of a super team, that's what I want to talk about here. This is a super team you can run. So look at the rotations, right? You got UI Goku, you got LR UI Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, and then you have a Vegito Blue Gogeta Blue combination. Like I said, the only little tiny bit of problem with this is that Zamasu isn't that great of a unit. He has a great leader skill, right? Fantastic leader skill, and a valuable leader skill because you want to run this team at 170% leader. But in of itself as a unit to cohesively go with like this team here, which would be better rotations than a Zamasu team, right? You know, it just loses a little bit of its punch. So, and you'll see the other teams, they just synergize a lot better. So the Zamasu team is really fun though. If you haven't run this team, it's great. By the way, is not able to do a well, it can complete a Dragon Ball history, but you don't have those categories. You know, Goku's family, Vegeta's family, Cell Saga, stuff like that. So, but it can do 6 Super Battle Roads, which is amazing, right? And World Tournament approved, so it has all the fixes. But guess what? Guess what, guys? 5-year anniversary, and even in June, this team's just going to get extremely better. So for you Realm of Gods fans out there, don't worry. Number 5 is where it's at now, but we know what's coming soon. This will increase absolutely 100%. So don't worry about where Realm of Gods is right now. So coming in number 5, Realm of Gods. Oh yeah, you know what I didn't talk about? Let me quickly talk about. So before I go, number 5 here you go. So yeah, UI Goku. You can run UI Goku as 130 lead here, and you can run also a super strength to do this. And yes, technically then you can do a Dragon Ball history if you're going to be running UI Goku as a leader. But once again, at a 130, it's still an incredible team. Just look at it. It's an incredible team you can run, but technically, it kind of lays a little flat at 130 in my opinion. So once again, it will get better. Don't worry about it. This will move up tremendously. So coming in number 5 is Zamasu as the Realm of Gods leader at Ki plus 3, 170% and defense 130. So extreme class. Oh, so I forgot about the extreme class 120. It's fantastic, right? Just like the Trunks, it provides a lot more units that you can run on this team if you wanted to run at 120. So anyway, all right, let's go ahead and move on to number 4. So the reason why I have this as number 4 and not number 5, because I kind of went back and forth on this for Realm of Gods and representatives of Universe 7 and Universal Survival Saga. UI Goku is so good, it just synergizes a lot better on this team. And on top of that is the Tournament of Power link, or the +3 to Ki. It just makes this whole team synergizes and runs extremely well. You're gonna have 0 Ki issues at all. You can have 0 Ki on this team here as a leader skill, and this thing is gonna be running like crazy smooth because everybody has Tournament of Power link. So so that's why this team just runs extremely well, and I just had them slightly above Realm of Gods at this point in time. Like I said, things will change. This is late May, early June. So this team is great here, right? You got MVP 17 with Friku, which is one of the best 1-2 punches there. Then you got Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken with LR UI Goku. Then you have this guy right here. I could have put this guy with, I think I put this guy with Realm of Gods as well, right? So this is the TUR Goku Blue. From the UI Goku, and he's a great unit, and yeah, you can run him on this team as well. So very strong unit and strong team here. 6 Super Battle Roads, Dragon Ball history with a full Goku team, no problem. If you do want to run Kale and Caulifla, you can run this team here as well. So you're going to get all boosted up because it's pure Saiyans, but you got the Kale and Caulifla and the TUR and the Super Saiyan 2 Kale that will provide you additional boost for Kale and Khalifa. So if you want to run still that broken unit, and Kale and Khalifa is still a broken unit, you can't forget about them. This team is just crazy good. Once again, that Tournament of Power link, just the synergy is tremendous. Now, if you do want to run a full strength team, you can, and it's incredible. So Kaba is a Universal Survival Saga, right? So the strength Kaba as a 50% support, it just makes this team just even better. As a double support with Topo. So you could just run also this unit here, the God SSR as well, if you just want to run a bunch of Gokus and Kaba and Topo, but you know, I just put Jiren in there just for the heck of it. So crazy team there. And then finally, probably one of the hardest hitting teams in the game is going to be this team here. Now you could just put LR Friku as the double lead here because it is all representatives of Universe 7. So you could do that for that extra 7% boost on attack and really also on everything else, right? Because it runs at 177% HP, attack, and defense. You can definitely do that, but I just kept it in line with, you know, with the best teams here. But since now you don't have any holes at all in this team, this is an incredible team. Now it's, you know, strong in defense as well. It's yeah, the Representative Universe 7 team, like I said, it merged together here, is a fantastic team. So that's why, because of the different teams it can do, the versatility, things of that nature, it did just edge out Realm of Gods at the number 4 spot. So coming in number 4, Representatives of Universe 7 and Universal Survival Saga, Super Saiyan Blue, Kaioken, Strength Goku. Fantastic team. So, coming in number 3, had to do it one of these days, right? So I'm definitely biased on this team, but I did have to drop them down, and that is Siblings Bond. So Siblings Bond and Go Bros. For those who've watched me enough, you know how much I've loved this team here. It was number 1 for a very long time. I still think it has the best leader skill in the game with Siblings Bond in category at Siblings Bond Key +4, 170% attack, and then Goku's family just thrown on in there as well. Still, you know, tip top. Yes, you can run UI Goku. UI Goku is an option on this team here, right? If you want to run a Goku's family team, you can just, you know, make this team here and make it shine really well and run LR UI Goku. Here's the problem and the reason why it dropped down, and you can think about, okay, who's left and why the top 2 is where it's at. It's, once again, going back to synergy. LR UI Goku doesn't synergize too well on Siblings Bond. So you're going to really have to focus more on Goku's family here. But Goku's family, you're losing a lot of defense, right? So you're losing 20% defense when it comes to Siblings Bond, but you're also really losing if you're running like 170% attack, running that 40% defense. There's quite a bit of defensive buffs. So and UI Goku really doesn't matter, but I think once again, you know, they don't link well together. UI Goku and Go Bros doesn't link well together, and it could be a problem, right? So still an incredibly OP team. It's just not quite where it needs to be to keep that number 2 spot. You'll see number 2, it makes more sense for them to move up a spot, move up 2 spots actually, and Go Bros dropping 1, unfortunately. And you know how I hate to do this. So another team, once again, just no one ever talks about this team. I really still love this team. If you have these units, run this team here. You're talking about a Beerus combo and the Android combo, all within Siblings Bond here. They get a Key +4, attack on 70 and HP and defense 150. Fun team to run. If you don't have it, run it. And then if you're looking for a really easy destructive you know, no item run for Legendary Goku event, here you go. And guess what? This is just all stacking defense. I didn't even put UI Goku on here because he doesn't stack defense. You can throw UI Goku on here and it will just be incredible, right? Just take out Namek Goku, put on UI Goku, and would be a tremendous team. But all these units here stack defense in a sense. Actually, LR UI Goku doesn't, but you can definitely put him in there. So yeah, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku I meant. So, but UI Goku doesn't stack, but definitely because of his dodging ability and everything, put him in here, and you'll do a Legendary Goku event, no problem. All right. So coming in number 2, a lot of people still think this is like number 1, is Kamehameha. So Kamehameha got into number 2. One of the reasons why it's on a top tier level, this is the only team that can run a full Dokkan Festival exclusive LR team. This is still a team right here that no one else can do. No other category can do what you see on the screen right now, right? And of course, it's not gonna go very well, but still, Cell just helps Gohan out with that last transformation if you wanted to. But everything else, he's not really good on this team here. But once again, this is just a feature of, hey, this is the only team that can actually do this for Dokkan Festival LR. Now, just add UI Goku on this bad boy, and you're good to go. Don't worry about it. So now with the introduction to UI Goku, you can run virtually the same team, take Cell out, run Gohan as floaters, and you just got yourself an LR Super Saiyan 4 UI Goku rotation. Yeah, you could have did that on Siblings Bond and Goku's family, but you're doing this at attack and defense at 170%. So full force there with attack and defense. And then you also have the OG fusions just hanging out as a secondary main rotation, which unfortunately Siblings Bond and Goku's family cannot do on there. And guess what? Siblings Bond leader Go Bros is on here as well. You also have Vegito Blue, LR Vegito Blue. So I'm sorry, not LR. Easy Hey Vegito Blue feels like LR. You can run him on this team. So Kamehameha is super strong. So because of the synergy, it really moved up. And of course, yeah, you're able to. You were able to add on, actually, what is this team here? Oh yeah, this was just a different variation. I thought I had another slide that talked about the introduction of Angel Goku. Oh yeah, he's right there. So Angel Goku's right here. So so there was an additional buff to this team, to this bench, really, because this guy doesn't make best in slot, not even close. He's a great unit, but no, there's no really room for him on any of these teams here. So, but coming in number 2, Kamehameha AGL LR Gohan. All right, number 1, still reigning champ number 1. Here's the reason why. Pure Saiyans. Why is it number 1? Because let me actually move on to that slide right here. This is why it's number 1. Where is it? Right here. Here it is. It got upgraded with a bunch of different units. It got, like, except for Rose, EZA Rose, all the other units upgraded Pure Saiyans. So LR UI Goku upgraded Pure Saiyans. The TUR, the SSR upgraded Pure Saiyans. The Super Saiyan 2s, the Transformation Super Saiyan 2s, the Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, that upgraded everything. So guess what? It's still number 1 because it was already number 1 before, and it added more units to this crazy bench, this amazing, unstoppable bench. Even though it's at 150% category leader, it doesn't matter. You can't run these type of combinations. You can't run LR UI Goku with Kalen Caulifla and it will run very good, right? So could you run it? Sure, you can run this on Representative Universe 7, but you have better, you won't really have some of the different combinations like what I'm showing you here is the LR Super Saiyan 4s, right? So yeah, it's the bench is just too good. And yes, it can do Infinite Dragon Ball History. You can do both. You can do Vegeta. Actually, you can only do Vegeta because Vegeta is the leader. But yeah, just incredible team. Like I mentioned, it got upgraded everywhere else. If you want to run a stacked defense team or a legendary Goku event run, here you go. This is going to be a no item run, no problem. You want to run a full Kalen Caulifla, boom. And if you want to run the 130% leader, right, with 170% to defense and HP Evolution Vegeta, you can run a full AGL team and max out your Kalen Caulifla like crazy. So there you have it. Pure Saiyan is still number 1. It's not going anywhere, dropping in the top 5 anytime soon, but it might lose its top spot pretty soon. We'll see. That's going to be kind of a test in the 5-year anniversary, but will Realm of Gods take the number 1 spot? We'll see on there. It's gonna be a battle. But anyway, this is the summary. The new top 10, the same top 10 teams, is just the order definitely changed. So number 1 is Pure Saiyans, number 2 is now Kamehameha, number 3 Siblings Bonds and Goku's Family, number 4 Representatives of Universe 7 and Universal Survival Saga, number 5 Realm of Gods. That was a tough one to call, but I'll still keep that number 5 there. Movie Bosses in Full Power dropping number 6. I'm pretty sad about that. Future Saga number 7, number 8 is Cooler, number 9 is Bond of Master and Disciple, and then number 10 is Super Saiyan. So with that, that is the top 10 best teams on Global for late May and early June 2020. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you are new to my channel, of course, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.